Number 1. Congress released manifesto for the Bihar election. Congress has released its manifesto for the Bihar assembly elections at the party headquarters in Patna, calling it the Badlao Patra. Congress promised 10 lakh jobs after surveying cities and villages for the requirement of the different types of employment and promised 1500 per month as the unemployment allowance. Congress said it will reject the center's farm law by bringing separate state bills. Number 2. 569 students from the Delhi government schools cleared NEET, 53 passed JEE Advanced, told CM. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Tuesday said that 569 students from the Delhi government schools have cleared the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test अर्थात NEET, of which 67% are girls. He added 48 students scored more than 500 marks out of 720. Kejriwal said 443 students of Delhi government schools cleared JEE Mains and 53 students passed the JEE Advanced. Number 3. Calcutta High Court allows up to 45 people at a time in West Bengal Durga Puja pandals. Calcutta High Court partially eased its order declaring Durga Puja pandals as the no-entry zones, allowing entry up to 45 people at a time. This comes following a review petition by the organizer that cited practical problems in executing the order. Nearly 80% pujas in Kolkata are held in the lanes which are not more than 80 to 24 feet wide, an official had said. Number 4. Maharashtra government caps price of N95 mask at 49 rupees and 3-ply mask at 4 rupees. Maharashtra has become the first state in the country to cap the price of the face mask. 2 and 3-ply surgical masks in the state cannot be sold for more than 3 and 4 rupees respectively, while N95 masks would have to be priced between the 19 and 49 rupees. Manufacturer and the distributors are also required to print the quality and the MRP on the mask. Number 5. Two doctors connected to Hathras case asked to go by AMU hospital. Two medical officers at the Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College in AMU connected to Hathras case were removed on Tuesday. Dr. Muhammad Azimuddin Malik had contradicted police claim that the victim was not raped, saying the FSL report holds no value, while Dr. Oved Imtiazul Haq had attested the victim's medical legal case report. The authorities called their removal a routine step. Number 6. Oppo launches F17 Pro Diwali edition aiming to spread happiness. Oppo has launched a new film under its Be the Light to Spread the Light campaign. It is a story of a man who brings happiness on the face of two unprivileged kids by contributing to their desire to celebrate Diwali. Aiming to encourage people to spread happiness this Diwali, Oppo has launched F17 Pro Diwali edition at the rupees of 23,990. Number 7. Government allows all foreigners on non-tourist visas to travel to India. The government has decided to permit all overseas citizenship of India and PIO card holders and all other foreign nationals intending to visit India for any purpose except on a tourist visa to enter the country. It has also decided to restore with immediate effect all existing visas except electronic visa, tourist visa and medical visa. Number 8. Odisha West Bengal CM announced donation for the Telangana flood relief. Odisha CM Naveen Patnaik and West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee announced a donation of 5 crore and 2 crore respectively for the flood relief work in Hyderabad and other parts in Telangana. The people of West Bengal stand by the brothers and sisters of Telangana in this hour of crisis, Mamata wrote to Telangana CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Number 9. Cabinet approves 3,737 crore bonus for the 30 lakh central government employees. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved productivity-linked bonus and non-productivity-linked bonus for 2019-20. Over 30.6 lakhs non-gazetted central government employees will benefit from this and a total financial implication will be 3,737 crore. Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said that the bonus will be given in a single installment through direct benefit transfer before Vijay Dashami. Thanks for watching OST News. Please subscribe for daily updates.